Hey guys, this is Ian and welcome to another new video for the channel. Earlier this week I released a short film on the channel called Attack of the Benevolent. It was written by my brother and produced by myself. Now, one of the interesting things about this short film, other than the fact that, well, clearly it's awesome, is that all of the internal sets are actually built in miniature and then the actors are added in later. So today I'm going to take you through the process of creating one of those sets, and specifically I thought it might be quite fun to look at the corridor from the alien spacecraft. It's certainly one of my favourites and one of the most detailed sets in the entire short film, so I think you're going to enjoy looking at the process of how it came together. Now, I can't really list the tools and the equipment that I used for this because, to start with, I had no real plan. But by delving into my boxes of bits, I was able to find several parts that I could kind of fit together to create the main structure of the corridor. These included the surround and drawer from an old DVD drive and the dust filter from the bottom of the PC tower. I was able to arrange these so that they formed the wall and corner of a corridor, and was also able to have a bulkhead or a doorway partway along. I measured some thick card to the same dimensions as the dust filter, and using this and some wooden supports, I built up a backing to help stabilise and support the wall. I'm also able to start building up some circuitry on the inside of the wall to give the appearance of an open panel full of sci-fi stuff in the corridor. A backing for the corner is also built up from card and wood in a similar way to the wall, but carefully measured and the wood trimmed to allow a snug fit and accurate fit with the wall section and the bulkhead door section. To attach the wall section to the corner section, a connection on the back is made out of lollipop sticks. Carefully positioned and glued and weighed down until dry, these allow for a strong connection that can be easily detached later. The bulkhead for the corridor is made from the drawer of the DVD drive. The back of it is filled in with layers of card measured to fit. The doorway is then marked onto these layers and cut out with a craft knife. In order to secure the bulkhead to the corridor, wire is embedded into the card backing before it is finally glued into the bulkhead. I had originally intended to make the corner section of the corridor by building up the inside of the DVD drive surround with lollipop sticks and gluing the walls together, but that idea was abandoned upon discovering a strong magnet in my box of bits. Now that the main bulk of the corridor is complete, it's time to start building up some further details. More smaller pieces are found from my box of bits that fit the kind of theme and look that I'm looking for. This includes more circuit boards, camera parts, and sections from an old lamp and MP3 player. I placed these parts in several locations of the wall, trying to find where they best fit the theme. Eventually, when I'm happy with their placement on the wall, I glue them all in place. I also created a small security camera from the head of a laser pen and a rubber mount from the inside of the DVD drive, and a control panel for the doorway from a small circuit board, and the surround from an old camera viewfinder. These are then glued into place onto the bulkhead. I primed the whole set with several coats of black gesso before dry brushing with gradually brightening shades of silver. Details are then drawn into the wall panels using permanent marker and then highlighted with the brightest of my silver paints. Then the dust cover section can be glued onto the backing. Because of the material that the corner section is made out of, paint wouldn't have been able to stick to it very easily. So I went over it with some sandpaper first in order to give the paint something to key to. Small offcuts of wood are glued onto the MDF in order to help support the corridor. A floor pattern is then designed out of several layers of card that's then cut out and glued into place on the floor, before also being primed black and dry brushed silver. The detail edges on the floor are then picked out with my highlight colour. The corridor set is then complete, and after a few digital effects, it's ready for our hero to infiltrate an alien spacecraft and save the day. So there you go, that is how I went about making this set, which I used in the short film Attack of the Benevolent, the link to which is of course going to be on the end screen. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to perhaps some more interesting projects like this in the future. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like and a comment down below, share the video around with your friends, and of course, as always guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.